Hi, this is Seth David from the world-famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, bringing to you a very special screencast on how to use Constant Contact for your email marketing. Email marketing, believe it or not, is still considered, from what I read, to be the most effective means of marketing on the internet still today. Even though you have Twitter and Facebook and all these social media sites and bookmarking sites that allow you to easily share your information in hopes that it'll go viral, the fact remains, again, based on what I read, for whatever that's worth, that email marketing is still the most effective. And the reality is the feedback I get from people, would directly from people that is, would suggest that that's true. Because the people who receive my email that I actually speak to in person have told me that a lot of times they don't even read the email, but they don't mind getting it because the email serves as their reminder. They already know who I am and what I do, so it's their reminder so that the next time somebody does need something that kind of falls under my umbrella, they know that I'm the one to call and refer them. Or if they need the help directly, they know to call me to get the help. So email, definitely effective. And also, I enjoy it because to me, it's my way of communicating directly with the people who care to have what I will offer them and let them know what's going on in my world. And I love that. For me, what I really love about this stuff, forget about getting paid, forget about selling stuff. I love the interaction. I love the community aspect of it. That really, truly is my favorite part of all of this. That's what gets me going. I get onto Twitter every day not thinking about how much money I'm going to make, but thinking more about who I'm going to talk to, who I'm going to interact with, what am I going to learn, what can I offer them. That's what community is all about. And that's what makes me look forward to getting up every day and has me living in a life that I live in today where I can't wait to get up and go check my email account, check my Twitter account, check my Facebook account, and see what's going on in this world. So, email, great way to communicate with people. Constant Contact, great service to use to do it. I've used others. I've fallen back on this every time. Basically, if you want to send an email, you're going to sign up for your account, come in here, go to email marketing, and click on create. And what you're looking at here on screen is what I've got. I'm about to write today's newsletter, this week's newsletter. I try to send one out every Friday. I do miss a lot of Fridays, but I try and keep it pretty consistent so that most Fridays a newsletter goes out, even if it's something real short and sweet. Just a quick note sometimes, and I'll use a different template than the one you're seeing here for those that just says, hey, just a quick note, hope you're having a great week. Here's a quick QuickBooks tip, something. Every email I send out now, I try to put a QuickBooks or Excel tip or something that you're going to find useful. This week's it's going to be this recording, essentially, and the purpose of this video is going to be to show you how to embed a video into your Constant Contact newsletter and to give you a very quick overview of how this is laid out. Now, there are lots of different templates you can choose from. The one I've chosen, I like. I played around with a lot of different ones. I love this because I love the sidebar, which gives me the opportunity to present you with different things that I am offering on the internet. And then, of course, you've got the main section here. Now, you'll notice that each of these sections is broken off into blocks. I've got my title block here, which is my header, where I have to come in here and you just click in a block to make an update. So I need to change this to April 29th. And as soon as I'm done, I can click Save here. It's so easy. It's so easy. And now because the date got longer, it pushed it over. I thought that might get fixed once I finished typing, but I guess not. So I'm going to hit my backspace on my keyboard in hopes of getting that fixed. Let's see if that works. No. Interesting. It's not cooperating. Okay, got it now. So, obviously, pay attention to that kind of thing. It's sort of like sending out a resume. You really don't want to have any typos or mistakes on it. It reflects poorly because you had the opportunity to review it as many times as you needed to before sending it out to make it perfect. I always send it out on Friday. Why Friday? Because I look at it from the perspective of how I would be if I was on the receiving end of a newsletter. And Fridays are kind of the day where I tend to be more relaxed, so I'm more open and receptive to the idea of reading something like this, especially if I know it's coming from somebody whom I've come to expect I can rely on giving me some piece of information, at the very least, that's valuable. And I think most people who know me know that they can expect that from me. So that's pretty much how you can change any of these blocks. You literally just click anywhere in the block, and Constant Contact will kind of open it up and give you this little editor, similar to editing a Word doc. Not quite as many formatting features, but quite a few. And you can also write it in Word and copy and paste it into here, and it comes in pretty clean. So that's the other way you can do it if you really want some extra formatting on here. You can easily add in a hyperlink, so if you want to link to your website, or if I want to link to my YouTube channel, all you do is highlight a block of text here, click on the little link symbol, and you'll get the pop-up that asks you to fill in the information needed in order to provide the link. I'm going to click cancel because I don't actually need to do it here. So that's how easy it is to really edit a block. And then of course once you're done, you're going to save everything, and Constant Contact will walk you through a series of steps to complete the email. You can have several lists in Constant Contact in case you have different newsletters covering different topics. So you'll pick your list, and then you can either choose to send it immediately or select a time for it to send. So at this point, for this purpose, I'm going to keep it short and simple. I showed you the very basic overview of how the newsletter works. In a future webcast, I'll show you other areas of Constant Contact and how they work, but this is just to get you acquainted with it. And I'm going to come back in the next section on this video. After I finish writing the newsletter, I'm going to stop the recording, finish writing it, and then I'm going to come back in and show you very quickly how to embed a video right into the newsletter. Okay, so here we are. I've written the email marketing section of this week's newsletter. I try to keep them short and sweet because I know people are busy and don't have time to read a whole book in a newsletter that I send out. So I do keep it pretty short, and what I wanted to demonstrate for you is how to now insert a video. Now of course I can't insert this video because I'm in the process of recording it, so I can't go ahead in time and do that. So I'm going to demonstrate how to insert the video with a different video, but by the time this newsletter goes out, I just want you to understand that this video is the one that's going to be embedded in this section. So here I am in this block. It's called the event block, and I'm really not using it to describe an event here. I'm using it to feature my main article, which is, do you need help with email marketing? And I'm going to come in here and click in the section where I want to edit, then click specifically in the space where I want to insert the video. I come over here to insert, and I choose video link. Now Constant Contact is going to give me this pop-up so I can paste the URL in. So now I'm ready to jump over to YouTube, and I've got the tab open here for a YouTube video that I'm going to use as an example. It's actually going to be featured in the next section of the newsletter, which is going to be based on this video that I posted up just yesterday on how to track your investment activity. And one thing I want to do real quick is fix the title and call it Stock Investment Activity. I want to be very specific about that because remember, you're also thinking in terms of keywords. How are people going to find this? So just as a quick side note, when somebody's looking for information on how to track their stocks or stock investments or investments, I want to make sure I've got those words in my title so that my post here will be found. Once I've got this video showing, I want to come in here and click and grab the YouTube URL for that video. Now how did I get there? Let me just make sure that we understand how to do that. So if I'm in my YouTube channel and I come over here to my videos, it gives me the list, of course. And then all I have to do once I've got this list up is come to the video and choose play. And when I choose play, it will take me into the video screen. I can pause the video because I don't actually want to play it. I just need to grab this URL, right click it, copy, then I come back to Constant Contact here, bring this pop-up in so I can paste that URL right in here, and I choose create image. Now Constant Contact is going to grab an image from the video. As you can see, it looks very clear that it's not just an image, that it's an image that's based on a video. It's got the play button there. It grabbed the title, and I choose insert. And once I do that, notice it comes right up into the newsletter. Beautiful. So when the email goes out, people will be able to just click on this and send it out. Now, while I'm on the topic, if you want to insert images into your newsletter, it works very much the same way, except now you're going to click image. The only trick with the images is similar to the YouTube video. You really want to have it hosted somewhere else on the web. So of course I use my Nerd Enterprises website and I put the images up there and then I link to them. Because if you want to, you can upload images to Constant Contact, but you're very limited in terms of the number of images that you can do that with unless you pay for an upgraded account with Constant Contact. And my thinking is, especially as somebody who looks very closely at a lot of people's finances, and I'm always thinking in terms of, you know, where we're spending money and do we need to spend that money. To me, it's not necessary to spend that money when it's just as easy to use an FTP client, which is a file transfer protocol, FTP, to upload an image to my server, and then I just, wherever I put the image in my website, I can go there, I can link, I can create that file path, so it's nerdenterprises.com/images/ whatever the file name is that I've called it once I've uploaded it to that folder. I'd show you how to do all that, but that's a whole nother screencast, which if you're interested, just email me and say you'd be interested in that, and I'll make a point of putting it at the top of my list of screencasts to record. If I don't get any emails, I'll assume nobody's interested, and I won't necessarily bother to do it as a priority. I probably will get around to it eventually. So that, my friends, is how you can add images and video into your newsletter in Constant Contact. I clicked save just now because I'm done, and now I can go edit any of these other blocks or move on to the next steps by hitting save and continue up here. And the Constant Contact wizard, so to speak, is really good about walking you through how to do this stuff step by step. As always, if you have any questions, email me, Seth@nerdenterprises.com, or if you'd like me to walk you through this in a private one-on-one training, I can do that with you. Just give me a call at 866-945-8070, and I'll be more than happy to get you more information about how we can link up, and I can have you share your screen with me, and this way I can coach you through how to do this kind of stuff, or for that matter, anything else you see me cover. If you want to learn more, just give me a call, 866-945-8070. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope you have a wonderful week to come, and I look forward to seeing you on the web.